Cool.
Ooh, thank you.
What's up?
What's up? Nothing much. Just playing a bit of ice hockey.
Both teams are lined up and we are set to get things going. The Kings get off to a good start as they win the opening face-off. Here's a chance.
What a goal to start off with.
Puts it in the back of the net and continues to add his total.
Yeah, James, 50 goals. That's a number you know that he wanted to get to. It's a real feat hitting that half-century mark. No longevity to his game and the impact, it continues to grow. A real great job by the net front player here. Looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are and moving accordingly. But if you're the goaltender, you got to outbattle the net front player. You got to find a way to bob and weave and to stop that puck.
Los Angeles has ramped up the party in this building just seconds into the game with that quick goal.
Well, yeah, you know that you always want to have a wave of energy and get everyone into it early. Everyone's now standing up because they can't believe that is the perfect start in under a minute in the opening frame.
Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck now. The Jets move the puck in the defensive zone. There's a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Kings gain the zone. Denies him, he got all of it. Into the offensive end now. Shot!
Just let me know, join us the Shield Brotherhood for life. But I'm the leader in the Shield chat, Rollins.
The Kings have it now.
Okay.
Fires it, and that doesn't reach the net. Can't pull the trigger. Los Angeles on the attack. Quick shot, off target. Taken along the wall by York. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle.
Natchez has been putting on a clinic in terms of the stats column. He's just been putting up incredible numbers on this point streak, and his confidence is just showing every time he shoots the puck.
Long jam in front, that's broken up. And sends it off course. Moves it to Kadri. Here's a blast. Grabbed along the boards by Tatar. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
Grabs the puck. Flips it on net. Oh, how did you miss that? I mean, it's all part of the game, but Cheryl, you've got to connect on that one.
Well, you do, especially when you get those grade A scoring chances. You have to find a way to, at minimum, get it to the net. But, man, I think he had a little more time on his side, and it just ricochets off his toe.
Tatars gain the line and on the attack. And he rings the post. They score!
Stay in the Shield.
On their heels, they need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Kings are firing on all cylinders so far here in period number one, Cheryl.
They've been playing with a lot of energy and they've been aggressive, and it's their habits. You can tell that they worked on them and they've talked about them pre-game, and they have certainly executed in this first period.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Benoit's got it in the offensive zone. Turns it away on the slap shot. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Evangelista. Breakaway! Just an easy pad save made by Corpusalo. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Rantanen's got an accurate shot if he can shoot the puck when it's settled on the ice. His snipe zone ability lets him pick his spots. Dahlin's a star defender on his team's blue line. I'm expecting one of these star players to push their team tonight. James, over to you.
Here's a chance! Nowhere for that shot to go through.
All NHL games.
Ooh, NHL game. Yeah, I need to get NHL 25 next.
And he takes the pass. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
It's getting
Here's a race
icing.
with a loose puck. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Saka's working it around in the corner. Gains control.
Right.
Here on the blue line. Shuts him down. Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. The Jets will play from the defensive zone. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. LA's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. Just wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Skinner. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time.
Hey fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming all of our minor hockey kids here in attendance tonight.
Second period set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Skinner's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
LA's got the puck against the half wall. Playing big in the moment there. Here's a blast. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Rantanen's taking it from his own end. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Natchez. Takes it across the blue line. Takes the shot. And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. They often say nothing bad comes from throwing it on net, and that's exactly what he does from below the goal line. Kind of unexpected. I don't think the goaltender's expecting it, and I don't think the shooter was expecting a goal.
The Kings continue to press forward with positive results. Now 3-0 here in the second.
I don't think the goaltender's broken a sweat yet, James, because they've been in the offensive zone, holding possession, dancing around the ice outside, opening their lanes, and attacking at will.
Fires it on net. Denies him with the save. Winds up from the point. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
With the blast. Oh, what another stop. Look at this attack and smothering here, and the fans are loving it. And they skated out of the danger zone. The Kings gain control of the puck. Defensive zone. Takes the return feed. Johnston's got it along the wing. Los Angeles takes possession along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Shot! Turns him away!
Oof, that was nearly an old G.
Scooped up by Zaka. Just
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance. Los Angeles is on their toes tonight, James. They've had their legs underneath them. They've been first on the puck. You know the coaching staff is going to like this game.
Stops him cold. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Kings lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offense.
Do you want to join in the Shield?
Yeah.
Bears wins the defensive zone faceoff. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Puts it on net. Over the net. Los Angeles has it near the wall. The Kings play it along the boards. Here's a chance.
Darn.
Denies him with the save. Hammers the shot. No room for that one to get through. The Kings. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to...
Welcome to the Shield Brotherhood for life.
Here they come.
Thank you.
Down to the side. LA's got the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wings. Taken by Blankenberg.
Skinner's really impressed me tonight.
All alone. Finishing all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles, but he fakes and is able to bury it in the back of the net. Great play from start to finish as he executes with some great speed to break away from the pack. And then it's all about the execution. When you're one-on-one with the goaltender, you bring yourself back to your practice days and you use your move.
The Jets are down, but they're certainly not out after that strike.
They needed a little offensive flair to get back in this one. Now a deficit of 2, and with an intermission that looms ahead, there'll be a lot to talk about and get going in the third.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Jets really haven't played well for 40 minutes of play, James, and they need to change their mindset, refocus in this third period if they want to get back in this game. And it's going to start with puck retrieval, having some urgency around it to be able to get it and hold on to it. I mean, they haven't had any possession time.
Dodonov's got the puck in his own zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Johnston. Los Angeles has the puck. They've got numbers. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. The Kings look to start the transition game. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Oh, what a clutch save by Skinner. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Los Angeles has created several scoring chances, and they lead it here in this third period. Kadri's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Scores! It's both legs, big cities, and a big celebration here in Hollywood.
I thought that he wanted to make something happen on this shift, and it's not just about the goal scorer, it's about going to retrieve the puck. He gets in there, he's hard on the puck, and he creates James. This goal doesn't happen if he's not first to that puck.
The Kings are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Los Angeles plays it against the boards. Winnipeg's got the puck. Quick pass to Dodanov. Still keeps a hold of it. They put the puck into the offensive end. Los Angeles with possession in their own zone. Quick shot. And stops that big bomb. Made the save on the play.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender,
Trying to shake loose. Stones him on the breakaway. Los Ice gets the puck near the boards. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. The Jets finally return home next game and hopefully try to put together a few wins here in the friendly confines of their own arena with one of the better fan bases in the league. LA's got a hold of the puck.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
LA's got it along the wall. And he makes a save there. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Kings have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Quick feed to Evangelista. Knocked away by Brandstrom. The Jets have it in the offensive end. Stones him in front.
Korpisalo's had a quiet night, James. I've been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Los Angeles has been humming along all night long in the offensive zone, and they lead in this third. Bennett's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Came up with the save. And now he moves it quickly to Evangelista. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Receives the pass. Los Angeles has it against the half wall. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. The Kings will play the puck from behind the net. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall.
Me and my tag team partner Jamie Ambrose, and James Raines, and my tribal chief Master Mick and Tommy Carter and you.
Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Throws it in. Feeds the puck up to Terry. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Puts it on the post.
The Jets might be down by a bunch, but they're still generating some offense. You gotta like the pushback in this team.
And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Oh, another quick stop. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Carlin Maid is standing by with her answer to the head-to-head matchup tonight. Carlin?
Darlene's been great at generating offense, and I've been impressed with his game in this one, guys.
The Kings win the faceoff. And gets a piece of it with the trapper.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
Lines up! And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Los Angeles came ready to play tonight. Tons of scoring chances, and they lead it big time here late in this third. The Kings take possession off the faceoff. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Fans desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. And he takes the feed. Shot! Big save right at the end! And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. And you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
They've got a winning streak going, and anytime you have something like that going, just feel like you're going to win when you step onto the ice and you're confident, you've got swagger, and everything seems to be clicking. Gotta love, and you've got to really embrace when it feels like that.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm Jim Sabalski. Peace.
In this game for now. Back in the meaningful one.